What's going on, guys? My name is Noah, and from mid-February to mid-March, I went to inpatient treatment at Crestview here in Portland, Oregon for alcoholism. And a week after I got out, I relapsed. I want to first and foremost say that there's nothing bad or wrong about me. And I don't feel ashamed. I don't feel like I'm a bad person. I don't feel like a loser. I don't feel like some hopeless failure. I do feel a sadness about it because I sincerely wanted to stay sober and I worked so hard in treatment. But I don't feel like I'm a defective human being, or that I'm unworthy of good things, or that I won't be able to capture this unicorn at some point. I do still have hope, and I still think I'm worth it. And one thing is for sure, a lot of us feel like when we relapse, we feel like it's a direct reflection on who we are as people. Our integrity, our morals, our will. You know, I think some of us take it really personal when we relapse. I know I have in the past. I know in the past when I've tried to get sober, which is a very brave thing to do. It's a very brave thing to do. And then failed, right? Failed in the sense that I wasn't able to stay sober. I saw it as a direct reflection on me as a human being. And I remember in the past thinking that I was just broken and I was pitiful. And I was a loser and I was unworthy of good things, of life. I mean, why can't I stay sober? What's wrong with me? In my opinion, the important thing that I want to relay is that if you struggle with relapse the way I do, if staying sober is an off and on battle for you like it is for me, you're still a good person. You're still worth it. You can still do good things and it doesn't make you bad. There's nothing bad or wrong about you. There's nothing bad or wrong about me. And I hate this idea that there are people, more specifically people that are isolated, who are just collapsing inside because they can't get this thing. Maybe not yet, maybe not now. And that they're hurting and that they don't feel good about themselves. And then it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Now, part of the video is for every person who's ever had the guts to try to get sober, maybe even spoken about it and been proud, and then had a setback. It's part of the deal for some of us. It just is. It just is. And that's not my way of making excuses for the realities of addiction for me personally. It's not my way of bypassing the fact that addiction is dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. And I know that. But I'm still in this body, right? I'm still here. I'm still a person. I still have feelings. I still mean well. I still want to try hard. And I still need me. I still need me. And you still need you. Please give yourself the same love, courtesy, and respect you would give a best friend, and extend that to yourself, because that's what I'm doing to me. I love me every day. I say positive affirmations every day. And I did more in the relapse. It made me sad. I mean, I cried a fair bit over it because I worked really, really hard in rehab. And that's something I had to remind myself when I slipped. It was just that it wasn't... I just had to remind myself that I did try hard because it was a perfect opportunity to tear myself down. I'm so proud of me for going to rehab and trying. I tried, and that's something that matters. And I'm going to keep trying. Up until the moment I relapsed, I did not realize I was going to relapse. And people that have relapsed, put it in the comments. You know how weird it can be. You can be doing everything. You can do all the things, and then you just drink. And you don't even really know why. You just do. And that's sort of been a lot of my experience. I mean, I've had people ask me like, well, why did you drink? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. I just do. And that is kind of like the baffling mystery of addiction for the addicted person, is you can be in one space and it can just change. It can just change in a moment's notice. And that's scary. And I think that's why in particular, I need to be on my own side. I mean, I cannot fall into the of hating myself for this. We've got more work to do. And I also can look at it this way too. Look, I was sober for almost 6 weeks. That's amazing. I mean, that's amazing, right? That's a win. That doesn't become a loss just because I drank. And I can even make it smaller. Like, I've been sober 4 out of the last 5 days. That's amazing. That's a win for me. It's important. I count that. I'm not only good if I'm sober and then I'm bad. It can't be that black and white. Not for me. Not for me. And I think I will get blessed with that long-term sobriety. But But I just need to continue to be honest about the struggles, because I know a lot of people, we hide shit. I mean, yeah, we hide shit, and I don't want to be a hider. I want people to know what it actually is. I want people to actually see me for who I am and what it actually is. So that when it's really going good, you believe me, and when it's not going good, you respect it. You respect the truth. I think people need that. I need that from others. I need to feel that from others. I think that's one of the weird things about YouTube in general. So many people are faking. Thank you guys for letting me share, as always. Thank you for tuning back in and checking in on me and sharing with me. And if you have something negative to say or hateful to say, shame on you, I guess. Shame on you, because not so much for my sake, but if you're someone who can look down on me being honest about the fact that I relapsed, and especially like through the internet, if you're willing to get on the keyboard and warrior up on me, I just worry about the next person in your life who is going to be afraid for you to know that they're struggling, is going to be afraid for you to know that this is a battle. You know, maybe they relapse, or maybe they're struggling to come to terms with their addiction. You won't be a safe space for them. And that's the tragedy of it all. How we respond to people who happen to struggle with addiction very much can impact their success rate. It can very much impact their ability to continue to push on, because this is a tough battle, and it's exhausting and it's tiring, and we need to not condemn the addict or alcoholic who struggles to get sober. So I hope you can be kind. I miss you guys, and I'll make another video when I do.